took me a long time to realise something. That success is all relative. Turns what you want out of life. And I realised once I started down in the fitness industry road, and then the advent of social media, which is massive now, isn't it? Where you can shoot videos just like this, or you can post anything and everything and have an opinion on anything and everything, and of course comment as well. And always say either what I say or what anybody else says can either be boring and vanilla, which doesn't resonate with anybody, or can polarize an audience, where one person will attack you and have their own opinion, or someone will agree with you. And I guess that's what it's like in life. And for the longest time I thought, I don't want anyone not like me. I'm a likable guy. I like me. You know, why do people not like me? And that's just the way of the world. I think I got a bit naive with that. I'm really, well, I say really good. I still do take things personally. But now when I do take things personally, I stop and think why that is even the case. There's always a story behind that. And usually it's fueled from years and years ago, or years of conditioning. I read a statement the other day called, can you have success without suffering? And I had to think about that for a while, because at first I thought, oh no, you've got to suffer, you've got to go through the forge, you've got to experience it for yourself. Because once you experience something for yourself, you can usually do something about it. And I think this is what I struggle with. I think this conditioning of that I've got to bring myself down and down and down and spiral. And again, that's just a story, you know, I'm just making these words up that tries to fit a feeling where no matter what people were telling me to do, I wasn't doing it, or it didn't feel right, or it didn't suit me because I'm not like that. And yet these were the people who I paid to talk to because they were successful. And I know there's more than one way to be successful. And it has to resonate with you. That's the start. It's got to be real for you. And I think some of it, that was my struggle. People were telling me to do things that I didn't like doing. It didn't make sense to me. It didn't resonate with me. And if I've listened to my intuition earlier, I think I would have stopped trying to do that stuff earlier. Because my intuition was saying, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to deal or work with a certain type of person. People call them avatars or ideal clients. I get that, but my ideal client never fit into specifics like where they lived, or kids, or cars they drove. It just didn't make sense to me. What made sense to me is that my ideal client was somebody who resonated on my level, who bought into what I believed, who approached me, if you like. And now I can spot that a mile off because I use my intuition. And I've always had it, that's the thing. I've always had this knowing whether I'm going to get on with somebody or not, or that I can weigh somebody up. I'm pretty good at it and always have been. The times that I haven't been, or I've accepted a client, for example, who didn't really resonate, was when I wasn't listening to myself. I was listening to what other people were trying to tell me. And I think this is the point, is the fact that I went and asked for help when people didn't resonate with me. I just went because somebody else had been successful with them, and I didn't really listen to myself. And I think this is the biggest thing, which is why people buy from people, for example. It's not about big like flashy websites or, you know, sales talk. It's whether you resonate with somebody. If you're on the same frequency. I have a set of core beliefs of what I believe in life, whether that's nutrition, whether that's health, whether it's training, whether it's relationships. That's what I believe. And the people I work with now, I work with because they tune into my frequency and see the benefit in working with me, or just hanging around with me, or being friends with me. And that's the same goes with me. It goes both ways. I'm not saying I'm God by any means. But I'm the same. I resonate with people. Some people you just naturally feel close to automatically, and some people you don't. You stand off. But one thing I do realise is intuition's everything. Because when I let my head get in the way, I am not being me. And I've done that many times when I haven't listened to my intuition and I have not been in my own centre, my own place of alignment, and reacted to people's unwanted attention or cries for help, I guess. And I just wasn't in the place to help them. And I remember always thinking, why is that the way it is? And then I realised, well, it's all about me. It always is about me. So I guess what I'm saying is, when I tune into myself and when I talk about what I believe and why it is important to me, that is when the people start coming to me with ease. There's no suffering, because I think that's just another label. I don't think it's necessary to suffer. I think sometimes it's just a realization that the stories in your head, the conditioning that has been passed in, where you have to work hard, you have to work all the hours, it's hard, it's really challenging, you'll not get it done for years and years, or you're not clever enough, you're not good enough. When you buy into that stuff and you believe it, it becomes a struggle to move past it. Now, as I've been doing a lot of work on myself and challenging all these stories and speaking to people who actually resonate with me, people who say, why does life have to be hard? And I thought, yes, why does it have to be hard? Where did that even come from? So now I'm thinking, okay, how does life get to be easy? And that's what I'm working on. Because life is meant to be enjoyed. When you got one, living life to the full. We're born out of love. We'll learn hate, we'll learn fear. And I've had enough of that, actually. No more learned about that. For me, I'm unravelling that story. And it's exciting. Till tomorrow, guys. See you later. Bye.